Good morning, boys and girls. Today for science, we're going to be using a flashlight and some other materials to see what types of things light is able to pass through and what types of things light is not able to pass through. So here are the materials that you're going to need. These should be, you should be able to find these at your house without a problem. It doesn't matter what type of flashlight it is, even if it's a phone flashlight, that will work too. A mirror, a piece of paper, a rock. Good thing that the snow is starting to melt, so that way maybe you could find a rock outside if you don't have a rock inside your house for whatever reason. My kids are always bringing rocks inside, so I feel like I have more rocks inside my house than I do outside. A clear glass of water and a window. And the clear glass of water, it's okay if there is an image on the cup. You just want to make sure that the cup is mostly clear so that way you can see through it. Alright, so for the directions, I'm going to read the directions, but before you do this, I want you to make your prediction, okay? So you're going to darken the room by turning off the lights. If it's during the day, you might go into a room that doesn't have any windows, maybe like a bathroom, or if your windows have curtains, you could close the curtains to make it dark. That way you're really able to tell if the light is going through the object or not. Darken the room, turn on your flashlight, shine it on the objects. So shine it on each object, okay? But first, I want you to make a prediction. Will the light shine through the rock? Do you think it will, yes or no? The mirror, yes or no? Paper, yes or no? Window, yes or no? And glass of water, yes or no? Then down here where it says explore, this is where you're going to circle if it did go through it or not. So did the light go through the rock? Yes or no? Did the light go through the mirror? Yes or no? And so on for the rest of the list. Okay? So you do this one first where you're making your predictions if you think it will go through it or not. And then the explore is where you're recording your data that you are observing during your experiment. After your experiment, there are some questions on the next page that I would like you to answer. I'm not going to read them because they kind of talk about some of the things that you will observe during your experiment, but I want you to observe them first. So do your experiment and then turn one more page and it says reflection. Oh, you couldn't even see it. It says reflection up at the top. And that is the reflection questions for the flashlight experiment. And I hope that you guys have lots of fun doing this. You could even try your flashlight with different materials that aren't listed on the paper too.